Let's go see whose content I'm gonna watch. Let's go see. Let's go see. I'm back live. I'm back live. I'm back live. Let's see. Let's see. See whose page I'm about to go hit up. Shout out to the whole wide world. I love y'all. Stay phenomenal. Monetize that greatness. Strive for excellence. Keep being the best person that you could be in this world, guys. Let's go watch one from Vibing with VC. The show the success is the
magical color-changing frames. Live in bright collection. With safe, stylish eyewear. We're here for the journey from kids to teens.
I'm about to watch a little bit of content while I'm on here. I'm gonna try to go live when I can go live now. I'm watching Vibing with VC. Let them ads run for that Vibing with VC. Shout out to Lewis Wade 24. Fully monetized now. I ain't gotta worry about watch time hours again. So shout out to Vibing with V. Shout out to Vibing with V. Shout out to Lewis Way 24, fully monetized now. I like when I see people get monetized, guys, because I know it's a long journey. Might feel like you might never get there. Me, I just feel like I did it. I feel like at a point in time when I was in YouTube and I was doing shout out videos and stuff like that, it was just a good timing. You know, it was just a good timing on YouTube. But like, let's just say September, August, in 2024. I don't know that video, because I know the last video that was playing on the TV kind of copyrighted my last live. Let me turn the TV off. But you know, around that time, it was just a phenomenon. You know, a lot of small content creators and people connecting with me, and just a good time on YouTube at the time. You know, all the way up until November, December, really the whole year. A whole bunch of people vibing with each other. Phenomenal time. Met a lot of good people. You know, there's a lot of people I ain't been to on that channel in a while. Trying to make it to their channel. LaShawn, I wanted to ask you, do you got this community thing on your page? The leadership board and all that? I know it said like I was I was part of this. I forgot what it said on YouTube Studio. It said they was trying new things out, and I was like one of the people to test it out or something. So I'm trying to see if you was one of the people to test it out and stuff too. So I want to know. I want to know what it is exactly. I didn't really get to look into it too much.
This has changed. What's changed, miss?
I know some people said they ain't got it. I know I got like a message saying that I was one of the people to test it out. Early access, that's what it's called. See, I got early access. Let's see what it says. I got early access to leadership, leaderboard. A fun, interactive, rewarding environment for viewers that encourage ongoing engagement with their favorite creators. Earn points by engaging during the stream. If you make the top 3 spots in leadership and unlock a badge, how long do you keep it? Viewers who earn a badge will keep it during the stream while they hold the top 3 positions. Badges will be reassigned in real time as viewers change positions on the leadership board. Once a live stream ends, viewers will no longer return their badge. So I guess it's like a new program they testing out. You know how they send it to different YouTubers and stuff like that, yeah. I guess they let me test it out. So YouTube, let me test something else out, you know. Like one of them videos hit one of them algorithms, you know, and just go parabolic. You know, let any of our videos, anybody that I know, I really pray that any of your videos hits an algorithm. Because I seen a video from 6 years ago finally take off this year and got like 15 million views. I mean, it took 6 years for a video to take off for somebody. That's why I say don't delete your content as well. And don't change everything to members only. You gotta think that 15 million views on that video, that probably got that person like a $15,000 check. Who knows what it got? But that's crazy. 6 years video just sitting on your page, and all of a sudden it takes off. 6 years later, not everybody's gonna blow up overnight. Just like the 7-Eleven guy. I don't know if you know him, Lashana, but if you look up 7-Eleven guy, he's been on YouTube 10 years and he changed his niche to 7-Eleven. And he finally blew up on YouTube. 6 months of doing 7-Eleven videos. And that was just him reporting at a 7-Eleven, doing his job. And then he ended up getting fired from the company because they caught him on YouTube recording. And then they rehired him back. But now he got like 170,000 subscribers. He gets about 30,000 to 100,000 a video. So one of his videos got like 2 million. But it took him years, he just changed his niche. That's all it was, Stayed consistent with that same niche for 6 months. Sometimes it's all it takes too, somebody might want to watch somebody at 7-Eleven working or doing something. We got VC over here. I'm letting our ads play. She got a ketchup ad. Look at this. Also French. Also, is that ketchup on eggs? Or is that ketchup on macaroni? She got a Heinz ketchup commercial. Shout out to Vibing with VC and the Sean Success Systems. That champion nation. Woo woo. That turtle power. I'm just live for a little bit. I got something to do in about 2 hours and something. Just came on here to watch, so I'm gonna watch content for about 2 hours. Give 2 hours of my time. You gotta give a little bit of time to your people that's showing you love. Vibing with BC is always showing love. I gotta go to KC's page too. I finally made my way back to creating changes page today. It's been so long since I've been over there. I gotta go back and watch some more videos. God Bandit. I remember when he was like at 100 subscribers. He used to show me so much love. Don't make every single thing members only though, LaShawna, because you want to be able to have some public. Because what if it does take off later down the road? You might get 20 million views on a video and you don't even know. But you had it members only. Make a lot of them members only. So, so you can broadcast the membership, but leave a couple of them. Like the ones you think, and then it was the ones that they think that wasn't going to go good. That's crazy. All of the people that blew up, they wasn't even going to upload that video. Like I watched a couple of people that blew up and they wasn't even gonna upload that video. They was like, man, I think this video is trash. And they uploaded it anyways. There was another dude, he got like 11 million views on a video and it took 2.5 years for that video. It stayed like at only 10, 20,000 and I guess the algorithm picked it up in some type of way. Well, all right, there you go. Members first, It's crazy though. Even 11 million views is good. That's cutting you some kind of check, a big check. Because I know like every 100,000 views you get like, or even every 1,000 views you get like $10, $15. So I be like, and see, VC stay consistent with whatever it is that she did with her. Like if you go back to her older videos, she uses the same sound, does the same routine. Let's vibe, let's drive. Some people ain't always they got some people that streamers like Casanet, I Show Speed. Then they got some people that's just YouTubers, like that drops videos like Mr. Beast. Like I Show Speed is the #1 streamer in Casanet, but Mr. Beast is the #1 video dropper. So I mean, there's all type of different ways to do it on this platform, guys. You could be a streamer, you could be a vlogger, or you could just drop videos with good thumbnails and hire a team behind you once you start really making it on YouTube, but you don't have to do every single thing yourself. You know, if you start making a substantial amount of money on YouTube, hire one or two professionals that could really take care of your videos, maybe a cameraman. You know, and then big streamers, you know, they got a cameraman that's following them. You think they could hold the camera in their hand the whole time? Man, I just found out how much my electric bill was. I was keeping my AC on 62, 63, LaShawn. Not doing that again. I'll just say that thing was out the roof. That electric bill was more than a hotel, I'll tell you that. In 2 or 3 nights. I was like, God damn. Yeah, I put it out. Yeah, I got it in 77 because I'm trying to catch up. I ain't never seen a bill that high. Any kind of bill besides my mortgage. But I said, God damn. You know, it wasn't that high. It's the mortgage. But I could have, you know, if I would have cut that in half, I could have invested that. Because I did start diversifying my portfolio with my investments a little bit. And I started diversifying my portfolio a little bit in the different things. Let's just say that. You know, because I don't really like to talk about investments too much. Because I'm not really an investment channel. I don't like to give financial advice. Like, I don't want people following me because people did do that before when I was an investment channel for a little bit. And I don't want them to lose their money and come at me all crazy. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to give you no advice to invest in the market goes in the bear market. But instead, I'm still building my Walmart share size up. I'm gonna continue to build Walmart, but I'm gonna build it slowly. You know, I got like SCHD too. You know, I love SCHD. It's like Pepsi. You know, it's like an ETF. It consists of like Pepsi, Texas Instrument, you know, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, they need to make their own, you know, it's just like, see, this is what SCHD consists of. You know, Coca-Cola, Verizon, Arteria, Cisco, Home Depot, Chevron, Texas Instrument. You know, that's why I like ETFs as well. And it's so diversified, you know, so when a bear market does come, you can just keep buying shares, buying shares. You know, my goal is to build a dividend portfolio that's going to snowball for me. You know, once I start seeing you know, it ain't got to make me much right now. Walmart's basically like my growth stock, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, because there's dividend stocks, there's growth stocks, you know, there's all type of different things. You know that when it comes to investments, Walmart I believe is gonna continue growing over the next couple of decades. And if I do feel like it's gonna start going downhill, that's when I'll sell it. Sell it, get rid of it, diversify it into something else. For right now, it's gonna be really I like Amazon too, but I don't want to have two different retail sectors. But Amazon just isn't a retail sector, you know. They're in a whole lot more than just retail, and that's what a lot of people don't know. You know, Netflix, man, I don't even want to talk about Netflix, and they keep going up with their memberships and stuff like that. I remember when Netflix used to only be $12, and now to have it in the whole household, you know, because I watch it on different devices, it's like $28. But the Netflix stock, man, I don't even want to talk about Netflix. But now, if you just buy and hold, you know, it's all about buying and hold. What you believe in, you know. It ain't gonna be no get rich quick scheme either. Like people think It's all about getting rich. It ain't about getting rich overnight, guys. It's about buying and holding and never selling. When you making these passive income, that eventually when your house is paid off or whatever, you got passive income to cover your living expenses. And you'll be able to travel, do whatever you want to do, man. I mean, that's my goal. My philosophy is to buy, hold, never sell. Live off of passive income.
I had plans to go out with my girlfriend, but there was not an emergency, but something had happened.
You know, YouTube is a passive income. So as long as I can keep my YouTube going, no matter what it is that I'm doing on YouTube, you know, eventually I might go to an investment channel in 10, 12 years. And this, I could just do this while I'm at home if I, 10, 15, whatever years. If I'm making a good amount of dividends in YouTube, I could just be making YouTube videos and stay live and looking at different stocks and stuff. Because I do want to pay more principal on the house soon. I gotta find a way to make more money though. These bills ain't no joke. Then I'm going on a vacation in July. I'm going somewhere in July, you know, and I just booked my flight. I ain't flew in 20 years, so I done bought my little carry-on. LaShawna, did you bring a carry-on bag with you? Like I bought this small suitcase, it's a carry-on, so you know it should be perfect for you know, I don't really fly like that. I never really flew in 20 years. I don't know if you just brought duffel bags because it was 2 days or a carry-on bag or yeah, I brought it. It's a real small one. It's designated for carry-on. See, it's real small. It's real small. It's for carry-on, you know. We either carry it and go travel. It's real small. I got it actually a little smaller. So I didn't get a backpack carry-on, but that one says it should. It's a little bit smaller than like an inch smaller than the maximum. I just ain't been flying in 20 years. What's up, Kaleidoscope Echo? Yeah, I looked at the size. I ordered that one because it was made for to go on planes and stuff like that. I looked at the size, you know, so I just don't want no trouble, you know. I don't want no smoke with no TSA and have no issues at the airport. You know, I was wondering too, do they say anything about vapes on it? Like, or do I just keep them in my carry-on? Because everybody's telling me as long as you got them in your carry-on bag, you won't have no issues. And that's what you know, I don't want no smoke with no TSA. I don't want them to think there's no THC. I don't want to get pulled up in a back room. You know, I don't want none of that. I could just buy a vape when I land down and all that. You know, because I was talking to somebody that flies, and they said they always keep their vapes in their carry-on, and they never had an issue. I did talk to somebody that flies frequently. They said you could have 20 vapes, 30 vapes. I'm only going to bring 2 or 3. They said as long as it's in your carry-on and it's turned off, you should be good. They said they never had an issue. And I'm just asking people that frequently fly and stuff like that. I don't know how often you fly as well. Shout out Ellen Smile. I'm watching Ellen Smile. You know, I just don't want no smoke. I'll throw it away if they tell me throw it away. It is what it is. I'll throw it away. You think like if they do say something, I could just throw it away, or they gonna pull me in the back or what? You know, I don't want to be paranoid while I'm in no airport. And I was gonna say I do got an overlay on my flight. Am I gonna be able to go outside and vape? during that little 40-minute overlay? Or am I gonna have to just wait till I get on another plane and then go straight to where I'm going? I just don't want no smoking in people. Yeah, I was googling it. I was looking all type of stuff up. Now they did say you could have vapes, you know. From what I was googling, it did. It said the same thing. As long as you got it on your carry-on. I mean, that's what the guidelines were saying. They said as long as it ain't like a certain amount of lithium battery, because you can't bring a certain amount of lithium battery on the plane. And they said as long as it's on your carry-on or your personal bag and it's turned off. But you know how Google is sometimes. They might be telling you the wrong thing. Hope you're doing well, Echo. Spencer. You still ain't hit 1K, Spencer? What the hell? Spencer, you been dropping shorts? You know, shout out to Spencer, bro. Spencer been had that watch time, guys. You probably like at 10,000 hours by now, bro. Cause I remember when you was at 6,000 hours of watch time. And that was like 2 months ago. Guys, we gotta get Spencer to 1,000 subscribers. He's probably like at 10, 15,000 watch time hours. See, some people have that issue. Yeah, Spencer. Yeah, you need to get him in your life. He's a Pokemon content creator, LaShawn. I'm surprised he never hit. Man, like, you gotta think, like, 2, 3 months ago, LaShawn, he had 6,000 watch time hours. So he had way over the watch time hours. He was kind of like Cassie. He never had the 1,000 subscribers, though. So he's never been, like, fully monetized. Like, he's probably at 10,000 or 12,000 watch time hours or something like that by now. Alright, he might be off by then, LaShawn. How many he's at? I gotta see how many subscribers he's at. That's crazy, man. I thought Spencer would have got it by now. Especially with the way Pokemon's been taking off. You know, so some people do struggle with getting the subscribers and not just the watch time. And most of the time it's getting the watch time. But for like Spencer, like Cassie had almost 6,000 hours before she got the 1,000 subscribers. You know, shout out to Spencer. Thank you for the super chat as well. I appreciate that, bro. You know, I appreciate everything that everybody does for me. You know, I'm trying to be more engaged with my audience, more engaged with people that come and show me love. That's why I'm trying to go live as much now, more as I can. I'm about to go to Spencer's page, see how many subscribers he's at. 954, so he needs 46 subscribers. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to watch a video shared out on my community post. Hopefully, you know, check out his page first. You know, I'm telling people to hopefully they'll go subscribe to him. And I just shared a community post. I said if people, if people see it, I told them, go watch his content first before you subscribe, because you know how we do it. I don't want people to just go subscribe to him. That's good. What's the name of that supplement? I've been taking like B12 vitamins, one a day vitamins. I've just been eating healthy. Like today I made me a shrimp omelet. And then I got on the treadmill. I actually had like my live went off, but I was doing like 1,000 calorie challenge. I burnt 800 and then I took like a 5 minute break and then I finished off the 200. Man, them walks felt like it was the longest. And the reason I shouted you out, and I'm saying I don't want people to just go subscribe to you. You want the people that's checking you out that's really gonna come check on you at least like even if it's only every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You want them people that's really gonna come over there like, because everybody ain't gonna make it to everybody's channel. A lot of us do work long shifts. We work long hours. We all YouTubers. We all content creators. So it's not easy. That's why I'm spending like an hour and a half, 2 hours watching content on here when I can real quick, while I have time. Now, I'm not doing it as much as I used to, but I'm trying to make it like a habit where I come subscribe to people. Not subscribe to people, but I need to start checking some new people out. I'm trying to make it back to the people that's been doing good. Thank you, bro. And I know a lot of people's been asking me if I've been on the shot or Zimpa and all that. I'm not on no shot. I'm not on any kind of damn shot. I've been doing this naturally, working out, grinding hard, and staying dedicated. I've been busting my ass, like, so I mean, like I felt some type of way when people was asking me if I was on the shot at work. Don't be coming at me asking me if I'm on no shot or I'm on no Zimpa or whatever it is. Yeah, I did feel some type of way because I'm not on no shot. I'm doing this natural. All work and dedication. Let me go watch one for Valentino. Because people do be asking me. I had at least 3 people ask me if I was on the shot. Not on no shot. I don't want to hear nothing about no shot. What's up, Kiss from Jay? I'm trying to watch a little bit of content while I have time. I actually see you drop like a comment, so I'm trying to get caught up to some comments. Because I ain't been able to go live like that, guys. I've been focused on this health journey. What's up, Danny? I've been resting more. I mean, you could always, drop content when you get time, but I do work about 11, 12 hours a day mainly. And then when I get home, I work out for 2 or 3 hours. You gotta think that's about 15, 16 hours of the day right there. And then I do try to get at least 6 hours of sleep. Look, Spencer should have been monetized. Look, he got like back like 2 months ago. Spencer had about 6, 7 thousand watch time hours, but he just ain't got the 1,000 subscribers. Some people do have that issue where they don't have the subscribers, but they got the watch time hours. So he's probably well over 10,000 watch time hours, but he's only 46 subscribers away. Some people do have that issue. Like Cassie Kitchen Creations. If y'all know Cassie Kitchen Creations, She had the same issue where she was at 6,000 watch time hours for the longest, and she just didn't have the subscribers. She was stuck in the 900 range. You know, most of the people it's the watch time hours, but some people is getting them subscribers. You know, so it ain't this. That's what I'm saying. YouTube ain't the same for every single body, and everybody's journey ain't gonna be the same. Like, you gotta think. I gained a lot of my subscribers from like shorts and stuff like that. Like, and it kind of killed my channel, I think, at the time. I mean, I gained a lot from shout out to subscriber videos and showing people love. But back in the day, I deleted most of my shorts, but I was dropping 3 to 15 shorts a day. Like, I was gaining probably like 10 to 15 subscribers a short as well. But in the long run, they never came back and watched none of my videos. You know, you don't want them. You want to be able to build a community, find people that's gonna make their way back to your channel that actually likes your content. It might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because we do gotta understand that a lot of people have lives outside of YouTube. They might have kids. They might be taking care of their mama. They might be taking care of their grandma. They might be taking care of their dogs. They might have kids that they're going to watch their baseball games, their football games. They might be doing all types of activities. You know, they might not be able to be on YouTube as much as some people. And if y'all know, YouTube is like a job, guys. You know, I'm watching Valentine's video right now. And the funny thing is, I was subscribed to him. I don't know why YouTube unsubscribed me to him. I don't know what's going on with that. YouTube be acting funny, boy. Or maybe just because I ain't been on this page in a while. Because I don't unsubscribe to anybody. YouTube be acting funny. I'm gonna go watch one from Kiss from Jay or Danny next. You know, whoever comes in there, I'm gonna try to come watch a video from you. At least watch one video from you. I'm trying to stay more consistent on YouTube myself, but it's kind of hard, guys. With the schedule I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to make it work. Trying to make it work. All right, Spencer. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for coming in, bro. I appreciate you. Hopefully, some people will check out your content. You know, you'll see a lot of people on the Shauna's live tonight. They like to support each other. If you're going on the Shauna's live, I'm just watching content. I'm relaxing. Might get off of here in about 20, 30 minutes. I want to go lay down for a little bit. My bad if I'm not paying attention to the chat. If anybody comes in here, I'm trying to watch this video. Then I'm gonna go watch one from Kiss from Jay, one from Danny. I might go show some other people some love. You know, a couple. I'll probably watch like 4 or 5 more videos total. Hey, you're gonna learn a lot from the success system. That turtle power. The champion nation. Woo woo. Just finished Valentine's video. And now it's time to go to Kiss from Jay. I'm gonna watch her latest video.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope all of you have a today is day 30 of my YouTube streaks, and I'm so excited to continue on my journey on YouTube. So y'all, I want to be able to bring this to you guys consistently creating songs on YouTube. I decided out of mind. So one thing I want to start off by saying,
I'm gonna go to watch your channel next, Dan.
because that has helped me.
Watch one video from you.
This was really new to me because when I started YouTube, I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to be able to continue, especially since when I was starting, I wasn't starting.
What's your tag on your channel, Danny?
Especially if you know you put a whole lot to feel. When I put a whole lot to feel,
Alright, I found it.
like figuring out exactly what I'm going to be doing that day to get into that video, all this type of stuff. Sometimes it can be a headache. So when you put that,
Man, you got a lot of views on your last video.
the views that you get, or you pay
That's
attention to
good.
that, most of the time you're gonna pay attention to the music, yeah, you're gonna pay attention to the fact that you get all that, you know what I'm saying? That can distract you and destroy your confidence and what it's
We'll watch your last video when I get off of here.
But if you are doing something like a streak, you're going to know that you're going to continue posting regardless of the outcome of the video that you put out prior. And that's what I really love about being able to do the streaks. Another thing I'm going to touch on is building memories. Now, this is something that I feel like everyone already knows when it comes to YouTube, but it's so
Watching a video from Kiss from Jay, and then I'm gonna go watch one from you.
because I have spoken to more, but I have some people in my family that are no longer like here amongst the living that I have featured in some of my YouTube videos, which is so insane to me, and that really means so much because you don't know when someone can go, you know. So being able to have YouTube and being able to post so consistently that you're just like getting all the roles and stuff around you is so precious, and you don't know when it can become more valuable later on because sometimes when you're looking to the moment, you say the moment thing, but when things happen later on, you go back and you take a look at all of this stuff is becoming like it becomes so precious and dear to you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, building memories is huge, and YouTube literally is like what Elevated was saying when I interviewed him on 21st Century Journey. It really is like a video diary, and it's incredible. I love that. Another thing that I want to be able to touch on is being an example. So this is another thing that really is huge to me, you know. So being able to continue to be consistent on YouTube has really helped other people to sometimes even want to continue posting. You know what I'm saying? Seeing someone being able to post every single day, it's not all that easy, y'all, being able to post every single day because it's not like I'm posting and adding different things and I'm posting the same day, you see the video.
Lewis Way TV. Lewis is fully monetized, guys.
You know what I'm saying? And I like being able to
monetized on the streets.
like the fresh content.
In Rochester, New York.
Thought of everything just happened, and I don't know, it's just something about it that.
What's up, Lewis? I'm just watching a little bit of
So
content.
being able to continue to
I'll lay down a little bit.
because a lot of people they tend to stop, and it's so crazy because y'all.
I'm gonna go watch a video from Danny Bear next.
My subscribers for
Then watch a couple, like maybe 2 more videos after that. I'm about to lay down.
Subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to them. That I haven't seen since I started YouTube, which I thought was so insane. I was like, dang, I forgot all about you. Like, dang, that is so insane. I would have been like, when I started posting in the very beginning of my journey, there were some people that were there in the very beginning of my journey. You know what I'm saying? And they have stopped posting ever since ago, and I didn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even notice because as people are falling off, people are coming in and taking the place of people that have fell off. And sometimes you won't even realize that even if it's someone
Driving home to that Rochester
all this stuff is going on, it's hard to
in a work van.
like see, you know? And that's why it's important to know, like, I decided that, like, if you're not in front of people often, if you're not, like, promoting your own self to let them
Yeah,
know
Lewis
that,
is fully monetized,
you
guys.
know, being in front, like, I like to
Fully monetized now.
you know, you're not on the front
Ads on the
line,
videos. I ain't gotta worry about watch time hours again.
with a crowd of people,
Monetizing is great.
especially if you're someone that's exited the building, we don't even know where you're at. You know, so if nobody's looking for you and you've been trying to be seen, it is what it is. You can't be upset about it. You know, so continue to keep posting, like King is supposed to say. Keep posting and keep putting out your content and keep moving forward, for sure. Another thing that I would say is the achievements, which is amazing. It makes you really happy to be able to get that. Because when you start to see the achievements from everything that you've been doing, it really makes you proud and it really makes you look back on everything and like, wasn't known for nothing. All the times of like being stressed out, having to edit these videos at night, late nights, all types of stuff. Because sometimes y'all, some people stay up really late editing their videos, like trying to get it to be the best that they want it to be or be exactly how they imagine it to be.
Lewis Ways keep dropping that content. Danny keep dropping that content.
Reach certain milestones and you just feel so accomplished.
I know I ain't been dropping that much content, but
and having rooting you on
keep dropping that content.
see some success.
Keep staying consistent.
So yeah, being able to see the achievements.
Never know when your video might blow up.
You have to continue to move forward in order
Never
to be
know.
able to see that milestone. You have to be able to finish like a step to move on to the next. Continue to take all these different steps because as you do, you're going to be able to see achievements for it as you have. Another thing I want to say would definitely be.
That's what I'm talking about. Power is in the tongue. Ain't that right, Dan? Y'all got the $1 million videos coming out soon. Even if it takes a year or two, it's coming soon.
So that you'll be able to get great results. When you don't like to do something, you're gonna like slow jogging. You're gonna just like have it. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that? Do y'all hear that fan in the background? Because I got a fan in the background.
You're gonna want to be able to.
You know, I'm trying to keep that AC turned up. Not trying to have that big old electric bill.
When you like have do things and then you put it out,
drop that content, guys. Stay consistent. I used to drop every single day. I ain't been doing it lately.
And then you put it out there and you can't expect.
There's a lot of people I gotta make that my way to the channel too. So if I don't get to you, give me some time, guys. I don't be on YouTube as much as I used to be. Either you doing this workout, I'll be jogging, I'll be walking, I'll be trying to work 10 to 12 hours. I'm even trying to pick up more hours so I can try to invest a little bit more money. Yeah, it's hot, but man, the funny thing is I would keep it on 62, 63. I need 2 blankets. I ain't needed that cold in this house. I did not needed that cold in this house, feeling like I was all the way in Antarctica. What's wrong with me? Then I'm wondering why my electric bill is so high.
Every 100 that I get up, I'm making a post and I'm celebrating that new 100 that I hit. Because it's incredible and it's an accomplishment and it's an achievement and they're continuous goals. Each time I'm trying to strive to be able to get to reach out to a new audience that you can be able to people that don't know you, be able to see you, see what you do, see what you offer.
They say you should do make a video saying I do YouTube just to pay my fine.
Be on a platform that has so many millions, so many people, millions and millions of
Oh
people
man,
that want to be able to see what you have going
I
on.
do YouTube just to pay my bill every month.
Continue to move forward so that
Hey, some people do videos like that. Like
especially if you put
I
investment
can't pay my bills this
you have
month.
to be able to put out your
I
best.
need this video to do this, do that.
This is so incredible though.
Hey, they be getting some views on them things too though.
Consistency off on YouTube. You have to
And I've seen
remember
somebody do a
at the
video like
same
that. They got like
time.
60,
So
70,000
you're not
views on that
posting.
thing.
You can't expect for someone to come and
I
buy
gotta.
something
I'm
that
getting evicted next week.
because they
I
see
need
it on your videos, what else is
$500
there to really see?
to
You know what I'm
stay in the
saying?
house that I'm playing. You know,
And if you aren't posting on
if I
YouTube,
make
you can't expect
$500, I
people
won't
to
get
not really
evicted. Next
like
thing you know, they making
create music or so
$2,000
much
from the
stuff.
video. I
But
said, God damn.
maybe so much stuff going on, and like I said before, there be so many new people that's coming
You
up.
know, I feel
So
like
you're
they
keeping up with
clout
so
chasing though.
many
I feel like they
people,
don't really need
keeping up with so many
$500
people,
and they ain't really
so
getting
many
evicted.
marketing messages.
They just
They
doing that so
easily
people
can
could
be
click on the
deceived.
video.
Easily can be missed. And you don't
But
want to
hey,
make
it's
a cut.
working for them.
So stay on the front line until
You
you
know,
make one. Because it's 2025 and it's our year.
I don't believe
Yesterday, you guys, I had
in doing that though. I'm not gonna lie to somebody saying I'm getting evicted.
yesterday, I have 1,000
I need $500.
So thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. Thank you for
And
subscribing.
it is hot
To
over
all
here.
the subscribers I have already, thank you
And
so
it's
much
getting
for
hotter and hotter.
continuing
They
to
thinking it's gonna be an
support. I
act like a
appreciate
real
y'all.
active hurricane
Please make
season.
sure
And I hate
to like,
hurricane
comment, and
season.
subscribe to this video, y'all. And I will see y'all in the next one.
I hate hurricane season. Alright, let me watch Danny's video. I know you monetized, so I'm gonna let them ads run for you. You fully monetized, right on, Danny? I'm gonna let the ads run just in case you all fully monetized. Cause I know I see the super thing. Let them ads run. You know, I let the ads run for anybody who's fully monetized. Let them ads run for you. That's good. Louis Way and Danny monetized in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that little 700 view video that you got right here, though, it might you about to be at 800 views, so you probably gonna be getting a, you know, I'm not gonna say a lot, but you know, like
Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? It
that's
is a
good. You got that
rainy
many
day.
views in 2 days, you know.
But it's all good. Still gonna make it work. As we always do. You just hope if I look at this dang on camera. So 3 life lessons that I've learned.
Yeah,
And
get you a
have helped
viral
me get work.
thumbnail.
So the first thing that I would say is that family can be chosen. And the reason that I say this is because sometimes, it be your own relatives and everything, like people say, it be your own people that be acting a fool, spreading all the negativity, gossiping behind your back, you know, not rooting for you. Not saying that they have to, but for like
To
myself,
me, you don't
not seeing
sound country.
someone in my family
Are you
so
from? Where are you
good,
from? Are you from
I'm happy for
Atlanta,
them, but
like
on the
Georgia or
side,
something?
I don't have a jealous bone in my body about it. I'm
Really don't
grateful
sound
for
country
what
to
has
me.
happened to me. Somebody being your relative, your blood, and everything like that does not mean that they're going to be your cheerleader. And usually, most of the time, the people that are for you usually are your chosen family.
Where are you from, Danny?
family now, my community. When I used to listen,
See, you got like a Georgia accent.
y'all already know. I told you guys that I used to listen to tarot cards.
Man, I got like 20 subscribers from Atlanta, Georgia.
Showed me that I didn't have faith. That's the reason that I was doing it all the time. I remember one
That's
of those
crazy how I
ladies
guess who you was from, and I didn't even know.
are gonna be your community and stuff like
That's
that.
why I was thinking you was from Georgia.
And I was like, I've met so many people that I relate to that I call them my family because I've always kept my circle really small. I mean, my circle was so small, it's kind of like a dot. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying Georgia has a specific accent. You know, like
a lot of
everybody from Georgia ain't gonna sound alike. It's just,
sometimes, a lot of times,
you know, that's anywhere you go. It ain't everybody ain't gonna sound alike. But
they say like 99% or 95% of families are dysfunctional. So, you know, mine wasn't any different. But the thing is like when you're trying to live in peace and everything like that, you can't live in dysfunction at the same time. And you also can't live somewhere where you were hurt and then try to heal. So,
you know, I'm from New Orleans. Some people said they could tell my New Orleans accent. Some people could tell that I'm from Louisiana somewhere. You know, a lot of people call me country. So I mean,
just like you guys.
I don't know if I sound country or not. You know, I don't know what I sound
I've
like.
been soaring as far as like my emotions feel better, my vibration is higher. I just feel a lot better all around. Thank you, YouTube. Also, this is something, and it's not.
I'm bad at I'm not paying attention too close to the chat. I'm trying to watch this video. I'm trying to listen to you.
Okay, so I have the multi-generational. Like I said, I have some in their 30s and some just turned 20. Now, my 20-year-olds, and it's too funny to me. It was like, I can't believe time is going by so fast. So,
Time is going by fast.
life is short. Sometimes my son, he'll sit there and be like, yo,
I'm trying to be versatile though, Danny. I don't want to just sound like I'm from New Orleans. You know, I want to touch people from all over the world. From all over the world. And that's why a lot of times I don't say Nemo 504. You know, I try to say Nemo 504. So some people might think it's like 504. You know, it is the 504, but I'm trying to reach people from everywhere in the world. From Africa, Jamaica, Nigeria, France, Italy, Greece, Japan. You know, I like to network with people from all over the world. Thailand, Mexico, Canada. And I changed my accent a lot, like on my own. I really used to talk real New Orleans accent. But I'm trying to be versatile with it. I don't want to sound like I'm strictly just from New Orleans, and I don't want to be local my whole life. You know, I'm always going to rep my city. What's up, Andy, man? I'm always going to rep my city, you know, but my goal is to leave my city one day.
So I used to, not used to. I still sit there sometimes and I catch myself, saying
And I like to meet people from all over the globe.
in a negative headspace or whatever. When you
I don't care if you're in Zimbabwe, if you're in Africa or whatever.
So funny, not even funny. Sometimes it's creepy. Like sometimes some of the things that I write, you know what I'm saying? Because the thoughts of how.
Yeah, I love you know, a lot of people tell me they love my accent. A lot of people else come and subscribe to my channel and stuff. You know, we from the down south, you know, from Georgia, New Orleans. And I ain't never been to Atlanta. I want to go to Atlanta. I never really been past Tennessee. I'm actually taking a flight like in July, so I'm gonna be up north a little bit. So I mean, that's gonna be a new experience for me. I might not be live or nothing, but I might save some content for later down the road. Might have a lot of clips saved. Yeah, they got some flavorful food, I'll tell you that. Like gumbo, You know, po' boys, etouffee, crawfish. They got some good cooking down here.
Watch what you say. The tongue is very, very powerful. And watch what you say on
I
people.
want to start actually taking, like I ain't flew in 20 years, so I'm actually taking a flight. I want to fly overseas as well. Get gone and get away, you know, go travel the world. Maybe I can manifest that one day. It's gonna be my first time up north, guys. Hey, I want to go to Japan. You don't think I want to go to Japan? You best believe I go to Japan, I'm picking up some Pokemon packs. Here goes that ad, let that ad play for you. You best believe I'm gonna pick up some Pokemon packs if I'm in Japan, and you know, maybe if I keep on doing YouTube one day, maybe one of a YouTube check or something to pay for a trip to Japan or something like that. You know, right now my bills be extremely high and all that. You know, I like sushi. I know a lot of people that don't like sushi and stuff, but I like sushi. So I love to go eat some sushi and open up a Pokemon pack while I'm in Japan, you know. That'll be something phenomenal, for real. You know, I pray all of us have a where we get YouTube checks and stuff like that, and where we could take trips and do what we want to do and stuff like that, guys. I hope your YouTube channel blows up. I hope every single one of y'all YouTube channel blows up. You know, a video goes viral for you, parabolic. When you get a nice check, where you get to go take a vacation you always wanted to take or something. I really do. I wish that on anybody. I would like y'all to get a YouTube check to pay for y'all vacation. I would really love that, guys. You know, for us small content creators, it's hard though, you know. But hopefully one day, y'all channel takes off. And when it takes off, it takes off. You know, you getting. I'm hoping you get a $10,000 check in a month, a $20,000 check in a month. Even if it slows down and you only get $2,000 the next month, that $20,000. I'm hoping you could take you a nice vacation, maybe put some of that away in investments or whatever, or do something that you always wanted to do with it. You know, that's what I'm hoping. I'm really praying for a lot of people that come to my channel. That's what happens, you know. And I think if you stick to that same niche, Andy, like look, the dude I just posted on my post is Spencer. He was a Pokemon content creator. I think he's still a Pokemon content creator. He was in here earlier. He been at 6,000 watch time hours, so he's probably like at 10, 11,000 watch time hours. But he ain't got 1,000 subscribers. You know, I met him when he was a Pokemon content creator. He only has 940 something subscribers, but he has well over 10,000 watch time hours. Yeah, all right. That's good, you know, Spencer. You know, I've been knowing Spencer. Well, I followed the channel probably like when I was a Pokemon content creator, and it's been months. Yeah, man. A real good guy. You know, you probably know a lot of Pokemon content creators because a lot of them stick together. Like Spencer, Trainer Glenn. You know, Trainer Glenn's been with me since the beginning. You know, there's a lot of people. And Pokemon been taking off lately, so yeah, they can't keep none on the shelf where I'm at. But I really pray y'all channel takes off, even if it's just 1 or 2 videos that get you a big check, guys, a big blessing. I don't want to just call it a check. I I want to say a big blessing that could help you get on a nice vacation or be able to enjoy something that you never enjoyed before. And that's what I pray for y'all, like for real. Yeah, Spencer's been around for a minute. You know, I used to be a Pokemon content creator, Andy, but I had changed my niche because it wasn't working for me. I was spending way too much money on Pokemon pack openings. Like, you might see my videos now got over 100 or something views, or 200 views, but at the time, I wasn't getting more than 10, 15 views. You know, that's because I gained more people and they went back and watched my older videos. But I was spending like $50, $60 on Pokemon packs, and I couldn't even get 10, 15 views, bro. And I switched it up to an investment channel, and then I switched it up to doing shout-out videos for like consistent months, where I was supporting so many people, spending so much time on YouTube, and that's how a lot of people met me. And you know, at the time, my channel was doing really well with that. It just burnt me out because I was spending 12 to 15 hours a day on YouTube, and I couldn't do that too much. Don't worry about what nobody else is saying. I really pray some of y'all's channels take off. I don't care if it's a year from now. It could be 5 months from now. It could be today, tomorrow. You never know. That video that you don't want to drop, drop it. Because most of the people I've been watching lately, the video that went crazy is a video that's unedited, and they thought would go crazy. Like one dude got 16 million views on a video or something, 20 million views, and he dropped that video 6 years ago. You know, somebody else 11 million views and stuff like that. And there was videos that they thought never would go good on YouTube. They wasn't even gonna post the video. So don't be afraid. If you think it's not a good video, just drop it. Leave it on your channel, you know. I'm trying to niche down. I'm trying to be health and fitness right now because I don't want to confuse YouTube about my channel. Because I'm confusing YouTube about my channel, I feel like. Go watch a video. Let's see. You pick somebody. Let me watch this video. I'm gonna let that ad play. I'm gonna watch a video from Boogie Time TV. Y'all follow Boogie Time TV? I'll make sure y'all follow. Lewis Way is fully monetized as well. Lewis Way 24. Finally fully monetized. Let me watch this. It's an older video, but shout out to Boogie Time TV. Oh, the lemon pepper wings. Oh, buffalo lemon pepper wings. Y'all know I like food now. I ain't been eating bad, but I can still think about food. Yeah, look. Let's see what she's cooking up in this kitchen. I don't know if y'all connected with that Boogie Time TV. She's cooking it up in that kitchen. Laying down that dough, look. What's she cooking up over here? Let's see. What I did. Making me hungry over here. Look at that. More cheese. You know, I'm a cheese lover. Come on now. I'm a cheese lover. I hope she has some more cheese on there. Come on, sprinkle some more cheese on there. Y'all know I'm hungry over here. She be throwing down in the kitchen. Throwing down in the kitchen. Ooh, she rolling that thing up, boy. I'm telling you, I eat that whole thing in about 4 bites. I'll eat that whole thing in about 4 bites. I don't know if she got that one copyrighted or what. I'll eat that whole thing in 4 bites, guys. Boogie Time TV. Man, look at that thing. Alright, it might take me 5 bites, but I'll tear that whole thing up. That whole thing will be gone. Don't come cooking that around me, because I'll tear that whole thing up. That whole thing will be gone. That thing will be devoured. Don't eat that around. Don't cook that around me. I like some pepperoni. I like some pepperonis, and I like wings. Let's see what the outcome came like. Somebody be getting off here soon. I'll probably watch one more video from somebody.
Not putting it in any flour. Like it nice and crispy on its own.
Come on, where the wings at?
Basic lemon pepper seasoning. Garlic powder, lemon pepper. Didn't overdo it because I'm going to toss it. Some of it in hot sauce, and then the rest in some lemon pepper seasoning. Y'all will see.
Oh!
Alright, y'all, we got our wings in here.
Now where the piece at?
The buffalo ones first.
I'm ready to see the piece. Y'all making me hungry over here.
Give it a nice little toss.
Not the buffalo wings. Not the buffalo. I want to see her take the pizza thing out the oven. Y'all gonna make me get a pizza soon. I gotta stay disciplined. There go the wings. Look, all sauced up, all juicy.
Let's toss our lemon
Appreciate you, bro. Look what she putting on top now. Man, look at them wings. Look. I'm ready to see that pizza thing come out the oven. Come on. Where that pizza at? Let's see that pizza come out the thing. Pull that pizza thing out the thing. I love me some wings, but I'm trying to see that pizza. Boy, she throwing down, ain't it? Look, there go the pizza thing in the background. Look. Ooh, 4 bites, I'm telling you, Andy.
cheesy bread. About to eat. Right, y'all. I'm gonna plate it, but probably won't have that on camera.
I'll tear that whole thing up, Andy. You just don't know. I'll tear that whole thing up. That thing will be gone in 3 bites. She cut it up in pieces. I would have ate that whole thing like it was a hot pocket. That whole thing would have been gone. Let me go watch one video from you, Andy. Before I get off here, I'm gonna go watch one video from you. See if you dropped any more Pokemon. I'm trying to watch a shorter video, like 10 minutes, because I don't want to be on here too much longer. I'm gonna watch the 17-minute lunchbox. And this will be the last video I watch for the day. What's up, Andy, my fan? Pikachu 10, guys.
And I believe this
You know, this gonna be the last video I watch for right now. I like watching Pokemon pack opens anyways.
Get into it. You're looking for electric energy hits? Yeah, that would be awesome.
I still want to know if this chilling rain got the Blaziken in it. I want to know if it has the Blaziken in it. It might have had the Blaziken in it. Well, I never know. We might open it in 15 years, you know. Do you collect sealed product as well, Handy? That's what I wanted to ask you. I know it's kind of hard sometimes to keep sealed product. How you doing, Rising? I know it's hard to keep sealed product. See, I never heard Surgeon Spark. I was really more of a sword and shield type guy, like Era. I did have a lot of obsidian flames and stuff like that. Yeah, I had a hard time. You know, now it's not as hard. You know, this is the last video that I'm gonna be getting off. Hoping everybody's having a good day. Hope y'all ain't working too hard if you're at work. Cause I got something to do in an hour and then I need to go lay down. Not the Nightbot trying to say stuff. Why you not a mod no more, Nightbot? Hey, it could be. See, my Walmart used to have a glitch with the Shining Fates ETBs. And it used to ring up for $20. So as soon as they came in, I would buy all 6 or 7 of them out every week, and then I'll sell them on eBay for $50 or $60. So I would triple the profit. But then I did open like 10 of them, and I only got a charge out on one of them. It was only a glitch at my Walmart too. And then I bought, like, I'm not gonna lie, I bought a whole pallet of not Powder and Fates, Crown Zenith. It was the 4-pack 10s that was ringing up for $3. So I bought the whole pallet out. I had probably about 200 10s. Now I sold them to somebody for like $8 each. So I made $5 on each one. But I gave them some extra, so I made like $900 on it. It's like a thing they trying out on some people's YouTube channels. But like I bought a whole pallet out. When I seen that thing was ringing up for $3 of Crown Zenith, I bought the whole pallet. And some dude that did whatnot, he had bought the whole thing from me. He bought every single one. So I sold it within 10 minutes of posting it on Facebook. I think I made like $900, but I sold the same thing. But I think about it, I could have sold them 10s for more now. But I said, look, that was quick, quick $900 I made. Then I kept like 10 to open up for my channel, I think. But I said $3? You best believe I emptied that whole pallet out. Look, cause I bought it on my lunch break, Andy. I work overnight, so it's 2 in the morning. People are looking at me like at the register. They like, why are you buying a whole basket of nothing but Pokemon 10s? They just don't know. I'm over there. Look, beep, 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 beep. 20 different times across the register. Because you got to think, regular price, they was $20, Andy. I said, why not buy this whole pallet out?
was, yeah, it sits down there somewhere too. No, it didn't fall. Oh, it didn't?
You know, $3 for something that's $20. I sold them for $8 a piece. I still made profit, even though I could have sold it probably for $12 a piece. That would have still been $3 a pack. I mean, even if I sold it for 12, you know, I would have still made $9 of profit. I mean, I was straight with, hey, the dude offered me $8 a 10, and I said, I'll take it. Said I'll buy them all out. Not that Mewtwo.
Absolutely. Can I get a sleep for, yeah, thank you for sleeping.
I don't even know the newest sets. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I believe in sleep all these hits right here, even though they're not like the hits of the set. They're like personal hits, and I love that.
All right, Dan. You know, I'm about to be getting off of here as soon as this video ends.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. That is awesome. I get the best hits when you're here with this.
Look, and I had an issue, Andy. I had so much sealed product, but I went on an opening spree. I had 30 ETBs. No, it was 34 ETBs. I had so much stuff, and I just went on a whole opening spree that day. It was probably like $3,000 worth of product. So I know what you're talking about, but you know, it's hard to keep product sealed, trust me. At the time, I just wanted to see what hits I could get. But to me, it ain't worth opening unless you're doing content or something. You know, unless you're trying to get the nostalgia. To me, if you keep them sealed products sealed, like how this box was only $20. I'm pretty sure it's worth more than $20 by now. You know, the Black Friday deals at Walmart. I mean, it comes with 6 packs. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, people probably sell these for about 30 by now. You know, maybe like 30, maybe 28. So it still went up in value a little bit, probably. And how we got about 6 of them?
Oh, good job. Awesome job. Okay, so that's another pack of Stellar Crown.
However, how much it was, you know, I know it was $20. That's why I recommend a lot of people buying the Black Friday deals at Walmart and just keeping them in your closet for 5 or 6 years. God damn, 7?
Last pack is Stellar Crown, guys. Can't really call it last pack magic because it's not the last pack the packs we got.
I'm gonna tell you, I opened up 5 of them. And we ain't getting no kind of hits. There was no kind of hits in that thing. I mean, there was a little bit of hits, but wasn't nothing over $5, $10.
Police. Beyonce. Sure. Of course, you get Jirachi. You get Jirachi too? That's a Jirachi.
Where's that hit?
Oh, Pancha.
See, I don't even know some of these Pokemon. I know Lapras.
Lapras Reverse Hollow. Very cool. And an Alchemy. Look at this Alchemy hologram. Sure. That was a cool holder. Yeah, that one does look cute. That's a cool looking card. I was getting your sleeves. Okay. As special guests, if you're struggling to get the Pokemon cards in the sleeves, we're gonna open Twilight Masquerade. How's it going over there, special guests? Get the cards in the sleeves. It's going okay? Yeah. Let me know if you need help. Okay. I'll be happy to help. All right. We have Twilight Masquerade, Venison, Watch Roll, Limit, Wacky, a Boogie. Yeah. Oh, Sand Slash.
I used to like Sand Slash, man. I still remember the episode when they was in the gym going against Sand Slash. I still remember watching that episode when I was a kid.
Sand Slash has officially joined us here.
Can't remember the trainer's name, but I remember that episode. Sanchu! It might have been the person, the one that involves in the Sand Slash. It might have been Sanchu. I think it's Sanchu. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, Sanchu. And Ash used to love Sandrew. You know, his little Sandrew.
Oh, yes, we do. Is that his name? Is that his nickname? Ah, you learned something new every single day. Well, on Journey Together, I walked in with Snorlax and...
You know, like all the original Pokemon.
That's what Bill calls him.
You know, just because I was born in that era, you know.
I like that. All right.
You know, even Brox and Onyx.
One of 2 packs.
I really used to like Articuno, you know, the legendary birds, Moltres, Zapdos. Can't really say there wasn't a Pokemon that I didn't like. Out of the 151. Yeah, Articuno. They had a Pokemon basically for anybody. You know, they had Rapidash, the horse, they had Ninetales. They had so many different Pokemons for different people, you know. My favorite of all time is Gengar. You know, I love Gengar. Some people strictly like Ghastly. I was a big Gengar fan. I see a hit. I see a hit. Something's coming. Something's coming. Oh, I thought it was a bigger hit. Yeah, Gengar's always been my favorite Pokemon. I remember the episode with Ash and them when they went to that home, you know, that house, and they had Gengar and them. You know, Gengar is always my favorite. I still actually have a PSA 10 Gengar, but it's like, I think I sold the most expensive one. It was like a VMAX from not Lost Origin. What is it? Fusion Strike. I had the chase card from that in the PSA 10. But right now I just got the Lost Origin promo card. It's a PSA 10 Gengar. Because it went up in price to Gengar from Fusion Strike, so I sold. I shouldn't have sold it. You know, it was about 400 and something at the time. I wonder how much it is now. I'll look it up actually, because I'm sure it's well over 500. Dang, that thing's 1,000 something. Man, Pokemon prices went crazy. Alright, Rising Phoenix. Dang, that thing, man, and I bought it for $400 or $500. So if it's $1,300 right now, and the Pokemon flew up since I was collecting. I was buying in the bear market. I was buying when the prices was low. You know, because a lot of people be scared to buy when the prices are dropping. I bought that card for like $400 or $500, and I done went up like a lot. Man, see, I should have kept some of them. You know, I let some of them go. Yeah, screw nice buys. Yeah, look, always buy the Black Friday boxes and just leave them. They're only $20 during Black Friday. You can't go wrong with that. And let them sit for a while. Act like you ain't got them. Keep them in your closet. I know your video probably got 2 more minutes left, and then I'm about to be getting off of here. Man, I can't believe that Gengar's over 1,000. That's crazy. You know, you buy them from Walmart. They usually have pallets of them too. You know, it'd be $20 on Black Friday, and they just be sitting there. A lot of people don't buy them out. I buy them out and just leave them in the closet. 2, 3 years later, you never know. You might could sell them for $80. Even if you don't find nobody to buy it at that price, you'll still find somebody to buy it for at least 50 or 60. Because the set's gonna get old eventually. Like, I don't even know how much a Chillin' Rain ETB is. Let me see. But I do got a Chillin' Rain ETB. How much do they cost nowadays? I mean, they might be around the same price, $40. Ain't no way a Brilliant Stars ETB is $100, bro. Cause I used to have 25 of them, and that was part of the shopping. I mean, opening spree I went on. There ain't no way it's over $100 for no Brilliant Star ETB. Cause I was buying it for $28. Ain't no way. You telling me it went up $100 each box? Alright, Chillin' Rain, you can still order a day out of them, but they say $40 still. Man, I used to have 25, but I went on the opening spree, like I said. But I'm about to get off of here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. I'll stay for now. Monetize that greatness. Man, and I had 25 of them, Andy. I bought them for $28 each. The price just kept dropping on them at the time. Don't go, Lewis. Don't go. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Lewis. He's fully monetized now. Watch some of them ads on that Lewis Way TV, 24 TV. Watch them on your TV. Have that playlist run. Check out his store. Check out his merch. Shout out everybody. Thank y'all for coming in here, guys. Appreciate everything you do. Y'all stay phenomenal.